Magandang araw mga ka-aerial defense, may ibabahagi na naman ako sa inyo. Dahil ngayong araw na ito ay may pag-uusapan tayo tungkol sa depensa, China nagbabala sa Pilipinas dahil sa pagbili ng F-16 fighter jets. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy, huwag mo muna kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe. Manatiling nakatutok sa aming channel para updated ka sa balitang militar at West Philippine Sea. Binalaan ng China noong Miyerkules ang Pilipinas laban sa pagbabanta sa regional na kapayapaan, matapos sabihin ng United States na aprubahan nito ang posibleng pagbebenta ng $5.58 billion na F-16 fighter jet sa Pilipinas.
与美国的军事安全合作，中方已经多次阐明了立场。菲律宾同其他国家开展的任何防务安全合作，都不应该针对第三方，或者损害第三方的利益，更不能威胁地区的和平与安全，加剧地区的紧张。当前，究竟是谁在拱火浇油？是谁在挑动军事对抗？是谁在把亚洲变成火药桶？相信地区国家都看得清清楚楚。
Inaprubahan na ng US State Department ang pagbebenta sa Pilipinas ng 20 piraso ng F-16 fighter jets, ayon sa US State Department na nagkakahalaga ito ng $5.58 billion na makakatulong sa pag-improve ng seguridad sa strategic sa rehiyon. Kinabibilangan ito ng 16 na F-16C Block 70-72 jets at 4 na F-16B Block 70-72 fighters. Isinagawa ang anunsyo matapos ang ilang araw ng bumisita sa bansa si US Defense Chief Pete Hegseth. Kinumpirma ni National Security Council Assistant Director General Jonathan Malaya, ang anunsyo ng US Defense Cooperation Agency kaugnay sa pagbenta ng US sa Pilipinas ng mga F-16 fighter jets, ay bahagi ng commitment ng Trump administration sa ironclad commitment sa Defense Treaty sa pagitan ng Pilipinas at United States.
The announcement yesterday by the US Defense Cooperation Agency of the proposed sale of the F-16 fighter jets in the Philippines, we understand, is part of the commitment of the Trump administration, what has been reaffirmed by the visit of U.S. Defense Secretary Hegseth as an ironclad commitment to the defense of the Philippines, an ironclad commitment to the defense treaty between the Philippines and the United States. If you will remember, Secretary Hegseth said in a joint statement with Secretary Teodoro that the United States will deploy additional advanced military capabilities to the Philippines for joint training, enhanced interoperability, and defense industrial cooperation. So we see this announcement by the U.S. Defense Cooperation Agency as the initial implementation of that joint statement between the two defense secretaries. We should note that the F-16 is the most advanced fourth-generation fighter in the world. And if this sale pushes through, it will be a significant upgrade to our current arsenal. We have at present 12 F-A-15 fighter jets from South Korea. However, I was told that the Department of National Defense has not yet received an official communication from the U.S. government. So as to the details of this sale, as to how soon this will happen, when will the procurement process, we will have to defer to the Department of National Defense for details. However, I'd also wish to address the statement coming from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China, wherein they said that any defense cooperation with other nations by the Philippines should not target or harm the interest of a third party, nor should it threaten regional peace and security. And we would like to assure the People's Republic of China that the planned procurement of F-16 fighter jets to the Philippine arsenal does not in any way harm the interest of any third party. It is not intended for any nation. It is merely part of the AFP modernization program.
Pinaghahanda ng Armed Forces of the Philippines ang Northern Luzon Command para sa nalalapit na balikatan exercises na nakatakdang magsimula sa April 21, ayon kay AFP Chief of Staff Romeo Bronner Jr. Karamihan sa mga aktibidad na nakahanay sa balikatan ay isasagawa sa operational area ng NOLCOM. Kailangan aniyang maging handa ang mga sundalo sa mga serye ng training at simulation, lalo na at nakatakdang isagawa ang full battle test na nakatakdang daluhan ng libu-libong mga sundalo. Sa ilalim nito, Susubukan ng AFP ang mga nabuo nitong plan, doktrina, procedure, at iba pang nakapaloob sa battle preparedness ng plan ng bansa, na una nang binuo at pinagplanuhan sa mga nakalipas na taon. Tutukuyin dito aniya kung epektibo ang mga estratehiyo, at aaralin kung ano pa ang maaaring idagdag o ipasok na konsepto. Magtatagal ang Balikatan 2025, hanggang sa May 9, 2025. Ito na ang ika-40 pagkakataon na isasagawa ang Balikatan, ang taunang military drill na dinadaluhan ng mga sundalo ng US at Pilipinas.
Those military exercises and readiness assessments you undertake not only affirm our capabilities but also strengthen our resolve. In a matter of days, we will be starting our Balikatan exercise. Now, this is the 40th iteration of the Balikatan exercise, and most of the exercises will be conducted here in the area, the joint operational area of NOLCOM. No? But under your joint area of operations or joint operational area, most of the activities of Balikatan will be held here. And then again, our COC, no, will be utilized to ensure that we have a common operational picture while we are conducting our full battle test. So ito pong iteration natin ng Balikatan exercise is now the full battle test. No? Full battle test. We are now testing all of the plans, all of the doctrines, all of the procedures that we have developed in the past years, and this year we are going to test them. It's very important that we prepare for any eventuality. Last Friday, the U.S. Secretary of Defense, Secretary Pete Hegseth, was here in our country. And during his visit, he emphasized the continued commitment of the United States to the Philippines. And most of the support will be coming to this area, no? To the area of Northern Luzon Command and in the Western Command. Of course, because these are the areas where we perceive the possibility of an attack. No? I do not want to sound alarmist, but we have to prepare. In the speech of Secretary Hegseth, he said that their objective is to attain peace through strength. Peace through strength. But how do you achieve strength? Strength is achieved by preparing for war. No? And so we are following that line, ladies and gentlemen. We achieve peace through strength, and we achieve strength by preparing for war.
Para sa mas madaming update tungkol sa ating depensa, paki-follow at like muna ng aming page na nasa description na ang link. Huwag mo na rin kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe. Pindutin mo na rin ang bell para updated kayo sa aking mga bagong video. Maraming salamat po.